Sr. adopted and expanded it as a policy direction.
We shall confidently build on this firm foundation established by my predecessor.
The DPWH continues to ramp up infrastructure development, rebranded under the Build Better More program. It carries the same goal of ramping up infrastructure development to redound greater benefits to the Filipinos. For 125 years, the men and women of the department, marked by undying commitment to serve, delivered the much-needed infrastructure in the country in celebration of its 125th founding anniversary, with a fresh strategy at hand and a new vision to look forward to. DPWH will remain a force to be reckoned with. Indeed, as we recover from the pandemic and as the country ramps up its economy, the Filipino people can expect no less in the next 100 years to come.
Ako si Geotagging DPWH sa Pagakay. Salamat ko nga naabot ang project sa DP na plaster pero mong balay dire. Hindi na makuhan sa baha, maanod. Mga tagak sa una nga tagak ang mong gamay nga kuan dire. Karon ko salamat sa DP nga among kuan mong balay safety na. Salamat sa DPWH.
Imagine a world, the Philippines without roads, without bridges, no tunnels and expressways, no underpass and flyover. How then do we travel and trade? Do we cross islands or mountains? More than a century since its inception, the Department of Public Works and Highways has been paving the way for Philippine progress, making it thrive the way we know it today. 1898 marked the birth of then Department of War and Public Works, one of only 4 departments created with the rise by the Philippine Revolutionary Government 11 days after it declared independence. From then on, a series of reorganization transformed the infrastructure agency known today as the Department of Public Works and Highway, created by EO 124 series of 1987. A total of 43 esteemed gentlemen has taken the helm of the department, from Baldomero B. Aguinaldo as the first secretary to Secretary Manuel M. Bonoan as the incumbent. History bears witness to the numerous landmark projects that changed the lives of the Filipinos and benefit us even up to this day. One of the early landmark projects of the department's precursor is the 41-kilometer Cannon Road in 1905. This construction made the once secluded city of Baguio as a well-known tourist destination that it is today. The Epifanio de los Santos Avenue is a vital thoroughfare in Metro Manila that opened the gates of opportunities for business and industrial hubs. The second longest road in the Philippines, the Manila North Road, connects Metro Manila to Aparri in the north. The National Museum of the Philippines, home to the Philippine culture and the arts, takes us a trip down memory lane to the various chapters of country's colorful history. The famous Cultural Center of the Philippines, designed by a national artist for architecture, the heart of the country's performing arts. the country's longest bay bridge to date, and part of the Maharlika Highway, a vital link between Samar and Leyte. The San Juanico Bridge improved regional connectivity in Visayas. Situated at East Avenue, Quezon City, the three-story National Kidney Institute, specializing in renal diseases and organ transplants, can accommodate roughly 400 patients. The longest bridge in Mindanao, the Macapagal Bridge, or the second Magsaysay Bridge that crosses the Agusan River, is the third longest cable-stayed bridge in the Philippines. The towering Agas-Agas Bridge, the tallest bridge in the Philippines, spared the motorists of southern Leyte from landslides during heavy rains. The highly urbanized Iloilo City is a sanctuary for biodiversity through the longest linear park in the country, the 9-kilometer Iloilo River Esplanade. The battle-scarred Marawi City, after 5 months of armed conflict, slowly recovered its lost glory through Marawi Transcentral Road. The world-renowned island of Boracay, a haven for local and foreign beachgoers, made even more accessible with Boracay Circumferential Road. At the height of the global pandemic brought by the surging contagion of COVID-19, DPWH facilitated the immediate construction of much-needed health facilities nationwide. At the onset of a bolder administration, 2016 marked a historical shift in the department. The launching of the Build, Build, Build program signaled the birth of a new era. Among the more recent landmark accomplishments is the 680-meter Binondo Intramuros Bridge. It's a sight to behold in the city of Manila, a token of friendship between Philippines and China, and a modern architectural art. Never in the history of Philippine government did the DPWH launch an infrastructure thrust as ambitious, as massive, and as grand. Yet this survived the change under the administration of President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr., adopted and expanded it as a policy direction.
They shall confidently build on this firm foundation established by my predecessor.
The DPWH continues to ramp up infrastructure development, rebranded under the Build Better
Engineer Marshall Osita, Engineer RJ Bayona, Engineer Adonis C. Primalion, Engineer Ryan De M. Agor, Engineer Jonathan Jones B. Rivera, Engineer Leonardo S. Alcodia, Engineer Ian Davis C. Carrillo. Next, Head of TWG, Engineer Johnny L. Pagaran. Next, Head of Back Secretariat, Engineer Ruben G. Salazar. Next, back members, Attorney G. Odessa S. Castello Laguna, Engineer Leo L. Labrador, Engineer Ben R. Camacho. Next, Chairperson, Engineer Hermon Jerome L. Paez. And lastly, back Chairperson, Engineer Edward D. Calillo.
Present. So since the bank is in quorum, I declare the subpoena bids in order. So we proceed with the opening of bids for the posted invitation to bid with 4 projects. We'll start with the first project, 24 GP 0144. Supply delivery of consumables for use of EPSON for use in construction section. Submitted to, we have one intended bidder, iTorx Asia Business Solution Corporation. We'll open the technical proposal for the iSource business, iSource Asia Business Solution. Submitted documents for iSource will give registration with 6 certificate. Years permit expiry date 31 December 2024. Tax clearance expiry date 30 April 2025. Audited financial statement. Become license lang. With a copy of SIC registration. Years permit. Tax clearance certificate. List of all ongoing government and private contracts with supporting documents. List statement of single largest completed project with supporting documents. With security declaration. Technical specifications. Brochures of the manpower requirements after sales, quality, certificate of dealership, omnibus or statement, secretary certificate, court resolution, audited financial statement, income tax return, net financial statement, net financial contracting funding, plus. So we'll open the financial document submitted by iSource Asia Business Solutions Corporation. Submitted financial documents we have before. Bill of quantities, price schedule of goods offered from within the Philippines. With amount, we have an ABC of 131,300 pesos. Bid amount is 131,191. We proceed to the next project, 24G MA0149, supply and delivery of consumables for use in planning and design section. The ABC is 153,150. We have a loan bidder submitted by iSource Asia Business Solutions Corporation. We open the technical proposals of iSource Asia Business Solutions Corporation. Submitted documents with new registration, with SEC registration, and mere permit is valid 31 December 2024. Tax clearance certificate is valid from date 30 April 2025. Audited income statement, date of filing 25 April 2024. With a copies of SEC registration, Mayor's permit, tax clearance certificate, list of all ongoing government and private contracts with supporting documents, statement of single largest completed contract, bid securing declaration, schedule of requirements, technical specification, production delivery schedule, yours of the item, manpower requirements, after sales warranty, certificate of dealership, omnibus or statement, secretary certificate with board resolutions, audited financial statement, tax return, NFCC. Last, with opening the financial proposal of iSource Asia Business Solutions Corporation. Submitted documents. We have bid for. We know quantities and price schedule. Bid amount, we know iSource 153,031. 153,031. I will proceed to the next project. The report DMH 0150, provide delivery of fuel for use in various equipment and service vehicle assigned at maintenance section. The ABC is 988,335. We have four interested and intended bidders for this project. We have the first bidder, the Democrats Energy Corporation. Actually, I'm sorry. The first bidder is the Democrats Energy Corporation. Submitted documents, check registration, meals permit, copy of meals permit, audited statement, income tax return, NCC, tax bill certificate, bill gives registration, with years permit is valid 31 December 2024, tax bill certificate is valid 17 May 2025, audited financial statement, date of filing 15 April 2024, with securing declaration. Technical specifications, delivery schedule, manpower requirements, after sales, omnibus form statement. Yes, the MCC, and that's statement of purpose. Single largest statement of ongoing pass. Now proceed now to the opening of the financial proposal of the Japan Energy Corporation. Submitted document bid form and bid prices. Bid amount, the ABC is 915,735. Bid amount is 963,250 pesos only. So, we'll proceed to the next bidder, P. Maribula. Submitted technical proposal for P. Maribula. Will give legislation. With details certificate, is currently 29 October 2026, meal permit, is currently 31 December 2024, tax level certificate expiry date 7 March 2025. Financial statement, the filing 12 April 2024. With copy of DPI certificate, business permit, statement of all government contracts, list of all ongoing government contracts with supporting documents, income tax return, audited financial statement, NFCC, tax bill certificate, technical proposal, delivery schedule, omnibus or statement, with securing declaration. First, we proceed now to the opening of financial proposal, the Maribula, submitted documents, bid form, and bill of quantities. Bid amount for fee manipulants 951,000 pesos for free. Next, leader Damsat Distribution OPC. Submitted technical proposal for Damsat Distribution. Six registration, business permit, statement of all ongoing government projects, single largest completed project, income audited financial statement, income tax return, LMCC, tax clearance certificate, Philips registration, with six certificate, and BS permit expiry date 31 December 2024. Tax clearance expiration date 11 July 2025. Audited financial statement dated filing 25 April 2024. Lead security declaration. Technical specification. The schedule of requirements. Production delivery schedule. Manpower schedule. Omnibus or statement. As will open the financial proposal of Napsan. Written financial proposal for Napsan distribution. Bid form and price schedule. Bid amount for Napsan is 958,655 pesos. 958,655. Right. And report GB 0151 to plan the fuel for use of various vehicles of Rebid Sarangani DEO. The agency is 910,000 pesos. We have three interested bidders. We will open the first bidder, the Jangas Energy Corporation. Submitted a proposal for the Jangas Energy Corporation. Same registration. Copy of business permit. Statement of ongoing contract. Here. Single largest completed project. Audited bills and a statement. Income tax returns. LMCC. Tax clearance certificate. Belgium's legislation in valid state legislation means permit is valid 31 December 2024. Tax the certificate is valid 17 May 2025. Audited financial statement, the filing 15 April 2024. With security declaration, technical specification, schedule of requirement, some power requirements, pattern frames, omnibus sort of statement. First, we open the financial proposal for the Jandas Energy Corporation. Submitted document bid for and bid prices. Bid amount 882,000 pesos only. 882,000 pesos. We proceed to the next bidder. PA Manipula submitted documents. Belgium registration with detailed certificate, expiration date 29 October 2026, period permit expiry 31 December 2024, tax clearance expiry 7th of March 2025, updated statement, the filing 2024. Attached copy of the DPWH certificate, copy of the permit, statement of all government ongoing, statement of completed project with supporting documents, and contract return, audited statement, then financial contracting capacity, copy of tax clearance certificate, technical proposal, delivery schedule, omnibus sort statement, and bid securing declaration. First, should open the financial documents for PA Maripula. Submitted documents, we have quantities and bid form. Bid amount is 840,000 pesos. We'll go now to the next bidder, the sun distribution. Submitted technical proposal for Dumpstan, we have six registration, and that's copy of business permit, single ongoing, statement of all ongoing government projects, single largest completed projects, audited financial statement, income tax return, FCC, copy of tax clearance certificate, Belgium's registration, with six certificate attached, copy of business permit, expiry 31 December 2024, tax clearance, expiration date 11 July 2025, financial statement, the filing 25 April 2024, bid security declaration, technical communication, schedule of requirements, production delivery schedule, manpower schedule, a piece of omnibus sort statement. First, relative to the financial proposal of PE Maricola. Distribution. Submitted financial documents for the distribution, we have bid form and price schedule. Bid amount for the 896,000 pesos only. 896 with the discount offered on the methodology for the application are 63,000 pesos. Eight hundred 33. So we proceed now to the next project, a shopping 524 GMHL 153, supply delivery of geotagging devices for use in quality assurance section. The bill ABC is 56,237. You have three selected suppliers, Transjactas Blood, and Construction Depot Incorporated. With the Transjactas Blood and Construction Depot Incorporated submitted documents, SEC registration, minutes for remain, tax certificate, statement of all ongoing, signalized completed project, gives registration, with section certificate, we have permit of expiration 31 December 2024, clear certificate, expiration of date 16 May. Same 24. On this statement, is of filing to May 2023. Since the tax clearance certificate of the first chips expired, so that's the tax clearance certificate of the first chips expired. And proceed to the next flyer. Home Solutions Depot has submitted documents with SEC registration, with copies of business permit, copy of tax clearance certificate, list of all ongoing projects, statement of single largest completed project, certificate of projects registration, with SEC certificate and business permit expiring to 31 December 2024, tax clearance, expiration date 2 January 2025, audited financial statement, date of filing 17 April 2022, with quotation, applied, with quotation, with amount 56,200. We proceed now to the next bidder. State Consumer Goods Trading admitted documents of State Consumer Goods Trading is a certification with business of State Consumer Goods Trading with business address at Mandira Building, Naranjit, Alajanta South, Yasanto City has printed a current and updated file of documents for activity purposes. This office certificate of registration valid until April 2, 2025. Detailed business name, registration valid until August 30, 2027. Tax clearance certificate valid until March 1, 2025. Business permit valid until December 31, 2024. Audited financial statement, income tax return, issued distributed day of June 2024 by Edward Di Carillo, Bank Chairperson. List of all ongoing government and private contracts. Statement of securities of the contract has been quotation. With amount 56,000 pesos. We'll proceed to the next project. 24K0154, supply delivery of office furniture for use in finance section. The ABC is 324,335. We have three different pillars. The first page is the Japan Glass and Construction Depot Incorporated. Printed documents for the Japan Glass and Construction Depot Incorporated is same registration, copy of business permit, tax clearance certificate, list of all covered projects, single largest completed project, business registration, Unit 6 certificate, mayor's permit, expiry date 31 December 2024, tax clearance certificate, expiration date 16 May 2024, audited financial statement, date of filing 2 May 2023. Price expired tax clearance certificate registration, meaning to say non-complying. May 16, 20. Proceed to the next pillar, Consumables Depot Classic Corporation. Submitted documents, registration, business permit, tax clearance certificates, statement of all ongoing projects, single largest completed project, certificate of registration, with certificate, meals permit, expiry 31 December 2024, tax clearance certificate, expiry date 2 January 2025. Audited financial statement, state of filing, and bid completion. Complying bid amount 324,105. Proceed to the next pillar, EPSON Consumer Goods Trading. Submitted documents of EPSON is a certification that EPSON Consumer Goods Trading with business address at Geotagging City has maintained a current and updated final document for reviewing purposes. Certificate of registration valid until April 2, 2025. Detailed name registration valid until August 30, 2027. Tax clearance valid until March 1, 2025. Business permit valid until December 31, 2024. Audited financial statement and income tax return. List of all ongoing government projects and single largest completed project. With information. With amount 323,750. 323,757. We'll proceed to the next project. 24G means 0155. Compliance delivery of garments. For use of road bridges management system. With an ABC of 57,600, we have three listed suppliers. First suppliers is the Japanese Glass and Construction Depot Incorporated. Submitted documents, second registration, business permit, tax clearance certificate, list of all ongoing government and private projects, statement of all of completed projects in the large completed project, period registration, prepared permit is valid 31 December 2024, tax clearance, expiration date 16 May 2024. audited financial statement and filing to May 2023 and May quotation expired. Likewise, expired tax clearance on the field legislation is not compliant. We proceed to the next bidder, Home Solutions Depot Class Incorporated. Submitted documents, seek registration, business permit, tax clearance certificate, statement of all ongoing government projects, legal and associated project, Jim's registration, will seek registration, and means permit is valid 31 December 2024. Tax clearance is valid to January 2025, audited financial statement, date of filing 17 April 2023, and bid conditions. Claim. Bid amount for Home Solutions Depot 57,238. Let's proceed to the next bidder, FST Consumer Goods Trading. Submitted documents is a certification that FST Consumer Goods Trading with business agreement general facility and submitted a current and updated file documents for eligibility purposes. Certificate of registration valid until April 2, 2025. DTA business name registration valid until August 30, 2027. Tax clearance valid until March 1, 2025. Business permit valid until December 31, 2024. Updated financial statement and income tax return. List of all documents and single largest project. Bid condition. The bid amount is 56,675. We'll proceed to the next project, supply delivery of transmission and water dispenser for use at the procurement units and the next track. The ABC is 62,100. We have four interested bidders. The first bidder is SEG. Marketing Incorporated. Submitted documents is Secretary Registration, business copy of business permit, copy of the tax clearance certificate, list of all ongoing government and private contracts with supporting documents, single line completed project, gives registration, with certificate and means permit is valid 31 December 2024. Tax clearance is valid 12 February 2025. Audited financial statement and bid quotation. With omnibus source statement, that's the last certificate. Bid amount 60,180. Next bidder, the General and Construction Depot Incorporated. Translated documents for General Glass. Site registration, business permit, tax clearance certificate, statement of all ongoing projects, single and submitted project, will give registration with certificate, years permit, is valid 31 December 2024. Tax clearance certificate is valid 16 May 2024. Audited financial statement, date of filing 2 May 2024. And bid condition. Not complying because of expired tax clearance certificate on the 20th registration. We proceed to the next bidder. Home Solutions Depot Plus Incorporated. Submitted documents, check registration, business permit, tax clearance certificate, statement of all ongoing projects, single large submitted project, with registration, with six certificate, years permit expired 31 December 2024, tax clearance expired 2 January 2025, without the financial statement and condition. Like, the amount for home solutions, 61,975. Proceed to the next figure. It is this consumer goods trading. The updated document is a certification that FST Consumer Goods Trading with business address and Johnson City has been the current and updated file of documents for eligibility purposes. Certificate of registration valid until April 2, 2025. The guidance has made registration valid until August 30, 2027. Tax clearance valid until March 1, 2025. Business permit valid until December 31, 2024. Financial statement and tax return each of this 25 day of June 2024 by Edward Carillo, Bank Chairperson. This component from government projects and single largest completed project and bid petition. Right. Bid amount 58,800. We'll proceed to the next project, 24G0157. Supply and delivery of innovation and accessories for use in DPWH Sarangani DEO. The ABC is 133,460. We have four interested suppliers. First suppliers is SimSig Marketing Incorporated. Submitted document is a set registration, business permit, copy of tax clearance certificate, list of all ongoing government projects with supporting documents, single largest completed project, Philips registration, with six certificate and bills permit, expiration date 31 December 2024. Tax clearance, expiry date 12 February 2025. And audited financial statement. Request for quotation, bid quotation. Only was term statement, but secretary's certificate. Bid amount for SimSig Marketing is 127,808. Let's proceed to the next bidder, the Jagas Gas and Construction Legal Incorporated. Submitted documents for the Jagas Gas, SEC registration, business permit, tax clearance certificate, list of all ongoing project, statement of single largest completed project, Philips registration, with SEC certificate. Years permit, expiration 31 December 2024. Tax clearance, expiration date 16 May 2024. Audit state financial statement and bid quotation. Non-complying due to expired tax clearance certificate on the Philips registration. Proceed to the next bidder, Home Solutions, DPWH Incorporated. Submit documents, SEC registration, business permit, tax clearance certificate, list of all ongoing projects, statement of single largest completed project, certificate of Philips registration, with six certificate, years permit, expired date 31 December 2024, tax clearance expired date 2 January 2025. Audited statement and bid quotation. Bid amount for Home Solutions, DPWH Incorporated, 132,981. Next bidder, we have the MHT Goods Trading. Submitted document It's a certification that MSC Consumables Trading with Business and General City has been carried and updated by the documents for eligibility. Number one, certificate of registration valid until April 2, 2025. Detailed business name registration valid until August 30, 2027. Tax clearance valid until March 1, 2025. Business permit valid until December 31, 2024. Audited internal statements and income tax declaration is effective day of June 2024. Signed, Eduardo Danilo, tax chairperson. List of all ongoing projects, I think the largest completed project and bid condition. Bid amount is 129,600. So this are the end for our opening of bids, and this will be subject for the evaluation by the evaluation group and post verification for the since we don't have other business to do, so I declare this meeting